Ooh. Hi, people. Hello. Hello, people. How are you all doing? A very good evening. You all. Trust you all are well and good. Let me button this up before I get reprimanded. So how has been your day? How has been your day? How has been your day? Ooh. So the reason why I'm lying on the floor is because as usual I'm trying to do exercises. Now I was just watching this this interesting program on Netflix about the Windrush people. Yeah, that's what we call them. It's still ongoing. It's still on. So I'll watch it later. But let's talk. Is the late night show. I need to do a jingle, don't you think so? Yeah, I do. Ooh, I do need to do a jingle. Right. I would have turned this the other way around so I can exercise on my back, but I think when I do that, you guys wouldn't see me. So at least I should do the leg exercise, trying to straighten the leg. But anyway, that's by the way. Let's talk. I came across a video. Hi, brother Mecca. Right. I knew that. I haven't even done anything yet. These people, this stupid TikTok. Stupid TikTok. I think it's because of let's do this. Let's go this way. Let's go this way. Okay. At least. Hi, hello. Hi, Peter. Hi, Adam. How are you? Adam Gaming. What games do you play, Adam? What games do you play? What games do you play? What games do you play? Or what gaming are you into? Okay, so I've turned it that way. Do I look like your grandma, Adam? Your PP, your PS or your PP, Adam? Is it PS or PP? I look like Adam's grandma. Okay, right. So stretch. I'm going to be stretching while talking. Okay, so let's say if you fail to plan. Hi, Eddie. How are you, Edward? Is it Edward or Tommy? Which one is actually your name? Which one is, which do you prefer? Which do you prefer? You're urgent to this. I like that. Where are you watching me from, Adam? Are you in England? I'm sure you are somewhere in England. Which part of England, if you are? Anyway, Brother Mecca, how are you? Right. So let's talk about planning. Oh, Ed, I like that. I like that one. I like that one. Good to see you, or good to be chatting with you on my life. Oh, you are in France. Which part of France? Which part of France? Which part of France? Let me see. Anyway, the only Leon. Ah, my French lecturer, Abenition, used to be from Lyon. Margaret, she's called. Yeah, she used to talk a lot about Lyon. Anyway, nice to meet you. It's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to have you on my life. And the same with you. Yes, Eddie, I know you are a paddy. You are a paddy. Actually, I'm quite surprised that I've stayed away from Ireland for this long. I haven't been to Ireland. Have I been there this year? No, I haven't. I haven't. Oh gosh. Yeah, I've still got my stuff there. I've still got my apartment. I've still got, I think the only reason why I'm reluctant to go is because I'm hosting someone in there, and I hate inconveniencing people. Yeah, but I live in Kildare. Kildare. I live in Kildare, or I lived in Kildare for 8 years. I lived there up until 2 years ago. 2 years? 2022? Yeah, no, a year and a half. A year and a half. And since then, someone has been occupying my place. So I'm just so reluctant to go. Yeah. But that is by the way. That is by the way. The land of the leprechauns. The land of the leprechauns and the ginger people. Catherine Tate. Her movie was a bit it was somewhat educative, just that a lot of people didn't find it funny and comic enough or hilarious. So yeah. Where am I now? In England, somewhere near Newcastle. Yeah. No, but I should be coming to Ireland hopefully next month. My cousin, who studies in Galway, is supposed to be visiting me. Now, actually, she's gone abroad. She's doing her doctorate and is abroad at the moment. So she's supposed to come back, and she's supposed to come to me here, and then we'll go down to Ireland. So I should be coming to Ireland soon, very, very soon. Yes. So Adam, what games on your PS are you playing? What games are you playing? And are you winning or are you losing? Winning or losing? Anyway, hi Mike, how are you? How are you? Yes, how are you? So, right, I was supposed to be exercising, but look at me now. Because I got up from lying down, None is very funny. Very, very. Have you not? No, I'm sure you have, because I've posted the the movie. I've posted it in bits. Now, the reason why I post them in bits, hi Mark. The reason why I post them in bits is because of copyright. And I've just been banned. You notice that I've stopped posting the comedy. That is because I got I got restricted for violating copyrights, what do you call it, on Facebook. So I'm waiting for them to unrestrict me. That is if they will, or they'll keep me banned forever. But hi Fluffy. Is it Fluffy Fluffs? Fluffy Fluffs? Fluffy Fluffs. That's an interesting name. Very interesting. Anyway, hi Chinonye. How are you? Hope you are good. How was your day? How was your day? Right. Now I've made this a habit now. I've made this a habit. But the unfortunate thing is I would have to wake up very late the next morning when I stay up late. I stay up late and I wake up late, and it messes my entire day. I know. Facebook police, oh, believe you me. You know, now Facebook is being managed by this so-called AI thing that is just causing havoc. As in, like, there are so many things that you can post. You'd be surprised to know that I posted a picture that I changed to black and white. And then out of nowhere, I checked and it said, it classified that picture as a nude picture. And I'm like, what the heck? So it banned me and got me to take that picture, to delete that picture. It's a picture that I was wearing a blue sparkly top with a green shorts. Yeah. So these are some of the things. And the other day, I think I did a live video and I put the title. I mentioned seaweed in the title. You wouldn't believe that that video. I was asked to take it down just for using the word seaweed. So it picks up on so many things, so many things, that sometimes you have to change the spelling, or you have to try and add letters and numbers and, you know, mix things up just to change it, to try and beat that AI police. Yeah. Okay. What are you saying? What's it? Whoa. Oh, no, when you papa, why? Where the Mr. TikTok? Mr. TikTok, where the anyway, okay. See, let's start. Let's start with today's topic, okay? So it's a very important topic. Chinenye, work is fine. Work is fine. Anyway, they say if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, okay? And also we should learn to make hay while the sun shines, okay? Hi, Salva. Oh, who's that? GN Mister. Is that GN Mister? Interesting name. Hi. So there was a story I listened to about a guy who lost the wife. 29-year-old guy with 3 kids. The wife had cancer, terminal cancer, and then died a few months later. When the wife died, this guy was now expecting his friends and loved ones to contribute so that the funeral could be held. But unfortunately, all of them, hi Tunes, how are you? Unfortunately, they all refused, or most of them refused to contribute. Yeah, no, for BT, I've been having this issue with BT regarding my connection. Like the modem is down there and I have to keep restarting it several times during the day. So I don't know. I think I'd have to change an internet provider because that's not good enough. When this is the second year going. First year the internet was good, but now that I'm in the second year with this broadband provider, is playing up. So I don't know. I've spoken to them several times. I don't know what to do again, you know. Anyway, right. So, like I was saying, the guy's friends, most of them refused to contribute for the funeral. And one of those that refused to contribute happened to be the child's godfather, one of his children's godfather. And apparently, most of them have been talking behind his back. Some of the excuse, hi, thanks. Some of the excuse given were that one, this guy had been very careless, had been a cheat, and had been unfaithful to the wife, okay, when the wife was alive. In addition, it was unexpected death, okay? Hi, Gift, how are you? It was unexpected death. So he had enough time to prepare, but he never did, okay? And this is the problem, or this is why I want to tackle or to touch on this topic. Many a times life forewarns us, or life gives us an opportunity to put things in place, to make corrections, or to try and save a situation. Those who are smart enough and wise enough do take advantage of whatever opportunity that life brings their way. And by so doing, they are able to succeed later on, or when, any unfortunate incident happens, they are able to face the situation. But other times too, or a lot of people take such opportunities for granted, most especially my African community. Okay. We live with this self-entitled mentality to the point whereby we allow things to get out of hand before we even start looking for solution. We allow things get out of hand before we start looking for solution, which is not good enough. Absolutely not good enough. You'll be surprised to know that people will be sick, or they'll be unwell. They'll be experiencing symptoms of all sorts. And instead of paying attention to whatever symptoms they are experiencing, they turn a blind eye to these symptoms. Those that are worse at doing things like that are the so-called religious fanatics, those who think that, everything has to be about God. Don't get me wrong. I am a believer, a very strong one at that. But there are so many things about life that shouldn't be religion, religion, religion. Everything you are bringing in religion, everything you are bringing in religion. There are so many things. A lot of the things that comes your way, you are supposed to use common sense. You are supposed to use some knowledge as an educated person. That is what you're supposed to do. Okay? Especially when it comes to ill health. Instead of going to seek medical intervention, people will get up and go and lie in church. Is it? Thank you. People will get up and go and sit in the church asking for a miracle. And I'm like, where is the common sense in that? Where is the common sense in that? The reason why a lot of people believe or depend on prophets and pastors and what have you, 90% of the time is for a revelation or for a message. You sit there expecting the man of God to be able to see something that is going to befall you and then give you a word. But we forget that we are in a time whereby you cannot even tell whether the so-called man of God you have put your hope and your trust in is a real man of God. Forget about the fact that the person has been in ministry for how many years. Because these days, all these churches and all these pastors you see, it's a business that they have set up. All these churches that have been set up, because why do you think that a pastor would get to a retirement age, or a pastor will pass away, and then the legacy will be handed down to his children? What has family and inheritance got to do with the church? If you claim you have set up a church and it's a community, then let it be run or let it be managed like a community, whereby the qualified or whosoever is qualified to lead will take on the mantle, and not to get up and ordain your child because you have been preparing them since they were young. Who says that is where their heart is? How sure are you that child you are putting in charge of this church was only biding time. Like, we know that as Africans, we obey our parents. Like, your parents literally decide your life, they decide your future, they decide your career, most especially the career aspect. Your parents will decide what you study in the university, they will decide what you study in school, which means that you end up finishing school, and you find yourself doing a job that has been chosen by your parents. That is the reason why you see that in this era of social media, there are people who have studied professional careers, and they have put their professional certificates or qualifications and career practice on the side, and they are doing something else on social media. There are a whole lot of people that have turned themselves into chefs when they've never had any professional catering training. There are so many people who are influencers, who are fashion or tailors and design. Well, they don't call themselves tailors now, but they call themselves designers. There are so many of them. The thing is, they studied maybe sewing or designing as a hobby or as a sidekick. But now that is where they are earning their wages. That is what they are living off. Do you get it? It means that the profession they went to university to study was never what they wanted to do in the first place. Their heart wasn't in that, but they had to do it just to please their parents. And life is such that once a person is in need of something from you, it doesn't matter how many years it takes. The person would live by your rules, will live by your regulations. The person will bow to you. The person will do as you say. But the moment they get their freedom, or they are no longer in need of you, believe you me, you will never even see the sight of them. See, so that is why I'm saying that if you've been born, or if you were born to parents who are religious leaders, sometimes you are forced to live according to the rules of the house. It's only the very brave, the few brave ones, who are able to break free from that. That is why we say, what is the word we use for those people? A pastor's daughter who has gone astray, or a pastor's son who has gone astray. It is only those few brave ones who can break free and decide that, look, I am not going to do as you want me to. I have my own life. Okay, I have my own life. Again. So you have people running to these men of God, some of whom have turned religion as a livelihood. As a livelihood. Because there are some general overseers today who are retiring, and now that they are retiring, they've handed over the legacy of the church to their family or to their children to inherit. And they have successfully set up real estate businesses or companies or what have you. So that is their retirement. You get. And these are people whom you've never seen walking into an office to go and work and earn. It's one of the things I admire about a lot of ministers in the white churches here today. Nearly all, I think almost all the ministers do work. They don't live off the church. They have jobs. They have jobs. Okay. They don't live off the church. It's only the African community you get to see things like this. So, like I said, whenever you are ill, you experience symptoms. It doesn't matter how minute or how irrelevant that symptom is, but it is relevant. And that is the revelation that God is giving to you about what is going to happen later or what is going to befall you. But we always fail to, we think that, a person can only get revelation when they are pastors or when they are prophets or when they are seers, when they are that. No. Everything you do, there are times that you get up and you need to go out and your car will not allow you use it, or your car will just stop working. These are signs and revelations you get from God. God's way of protecting you, because sometimes just ignoring or forcing to use that car that is not wanting to, move, could be that you end up in an accident if you sit in that car. See, we get these every day. But no, the religious fanatic is like, this is not a sign, this is not a revelation, because I'm not worthy, or I'm not fit for God to speak to me in such a manner, for God to reveal things to me. No. So we turn a blind eye to all these warnings, to all these signs, to all these revelations. And then we allow things get to a point of no return, or a point whereby it's too late. And then we now expect people, or we sit there and our self-entitled mentality, we expect the people around us to be responsible in cleaning the mess that we have allowed to be created. This is very bad. Very, very bad. Okay. So now back to the story I just narrated. Yes, the friends have the right to refuse to contribute. Because like the excuses that, or the reasons they all gave, a married man with 3 kids, what business have you chasing after other women? Why did you get married in the first place? Why did you get married in the first place if you weren't going to be faithful? Why? And also, how can you be so careless, knowing very well that you have limited resources and yet 3 kids to look after? 3 kids. You ignore the fact, you ignore that aspect, and then you go around chasing after anything in skirt. Where is sense? Simply because you feel entitled to other people coming in to support you, other people coming in to bear your responsibility. Why don't you become responsible in the first place? And being responsible is knowing that instead of chasing after women, I need to save up to be able to take care of my family. And I'm sure he continued with this lifestyle up until the wife died. So for your friends, even, worst of all, the godparent of your child, to say that they are not going to contribute, they are not going to help you take care of the funeral or the cost of sending your late wife away, means that you made very poor choices. You failed to plan. And this failure to plan is something that a lot of us do every single day. We do that quite a lot. We do that quite a lot. If we take planning seriously, if we take the planning of our lives, the planning of our moves, the planning, the decisions we take about everyday life choices, I'm sure our lives will be on a smooth path to success. It will. It will. Because your wife is sick, it's terminal, it's cancer, and you know very well that either a miracle will happen and then she'll be able to, beat it, or she will lose the fight. But you turn a blind eye, you ignore that. You ignore these things. Yeah. And we have a lot of young people today. Instead of taking your education seriously, you just want to enjoy life. No one is saying you shouldn't enjoy your youth. No one is saying you shouldn't enjoy your childhood. No one is saying you shouldn't enjoy, you shouldn't enjoy that time of your life. But while you are enjoying, make sure you put in a lot of effort whereby you can enjoy and study at the same time. See? Because once you become an adult, believe you me, the expenses, the expectation, the responsibilities are so overwhelming. So overwhelming. And the same people who sit there and allow you do what you want will not be there to help you, because they will be busy dealing with their own responsibilities, or they'll be busy dealing with important things about their own lives, which could be ill health, because that is what old age comes with. Comes with so many challenges. See, So any parent that will sit there and look on and allow you destroy your life or allow you play, allow you just do what you like and not encourage you to work hard towards a career, it's not doing you any good. They're not looking out for your interest. They don't have your interest at heart. See? So planning is very important. You plan so you do not end up failing. Good night, Ed. Good night. I will try and arrange for us to meet up whenever I'm in Dublin. Okay. If I come down to where did you say you were? I forgot to I think you mentioned, didn't you? Which part of Dublin? Which part of Ireland are you? Oh, I don't think so. I don't think you mentioned. Oh, you were in Tipperary. I've never been there. I've been to Cork. I've been to Cork. Where else? I've been to Wicklow. I've been to Dunleary. I've been there several times. I've even worked there. Where else? Where else? Arklow, Wicklow. What's the name of that side? Just outside Limerick or Longford. Longford. I think the furthest I've come that way is what's the name of the town after Longford? Not Roscommon. I've been to Roscommon a couple of times. Sligo. Sligo. I think the furthest I've come that way is driving down to Sligo. Yeah. So Limerick is not far from Galway, is it? I will try and look for you. I'll try and look for you. We'll go have a drink. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Oh, nice. Nice. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah. Sadly, I never got time to tour Ireland properly. Like, I was always busy working. I was in such a high demand that, I never got around to do much traveling. So I need to tour coastal Ireland. I do. Galway area, Waterford. I need to go to all those places. Yes. So I owe you a drink. I owe you a drink when I come. I'm glad to hear that. There are a lot of Nigerians in Ireland, a whole lot. Every corner you turn to, there are Nigerians in Ireland. Yeah. Anyway, it's been a pleasure having your company this evening. Okay. So good night, and you sleep tight and sweet dreams. Hey, Kindness Berry, how are you? How are you, darling? Hope you are good. She likes to eat fish all the time. Are you sure it's fish? I'm sure you don't get to see all the meat she eats. Nigerians like a lot of meat. Mm? Nigerians love a lot of meat. You go to all the butcher shop in they know all the butchers places in Ireland. You know, all the places that you can go buy the meat directly. Yeah. And they love a bargain. Yeah. I guess it's because you live, you know, around the coast. Yeah, all the fish bones. Including the meat bones. It's not just the fish bones. We eat every part of the fish and every part of the meat. Chicken bones, meat bones, chew it down to the very, very end. Yeah. You should try it and tell me how it tastes. Or try it and let me know the experience. How you that'll be fun. That will be fun. Just don't injure yourself or don't end up in hospital because of bones. Anyway, way, guys. You like to try all her spicy food. Okay. You are brave. You are brave. Spicy jollof. Spicy jollof. Very spicy, very hot. Anyway, guys. Anyway, it is 12:30. Oh, right. I think I've done enough, or I've said enough. I've said more than enough. I have said quite a lot, you know. And just before I end it, plan. Making hay while the sun shines. Yeah. Life gives you so many opportunities to put things right. Don't wait or don't sit there expecting other people to come clean up your mess or to come contribute towards bailing you on something that you have carelessly allowed to happen, because you'll be disappointed, especially in these difficult times. Sometimes it's not because people do not want to assist, but just that they don't have it. Just that they don't have it. Or maybe the little that they have, they're trying to manage it or to make it last. That is the only reason why people might not be able to help. And unfortunately, we do have so many people who cannot be honest, about their circumstance or about their situation. Some people like to keep up appearances. So instead of them being upfront with you that they cannot assist, they will try and use something as an excuse. They'll try and use something as an excuse to turn you down. Okay? So learn to prepare. Take signs and, warnings and situations seriously. Everything that happens around you, learn to analyze. Learn to try and make sense out of it. Learn to have foresight. Learn to think ahead. Ask yourself questions. If I don't put this right, what happens? What if this happens because I forgot, or I refused, or I was reluctant to do this? So planning for the future is very important. That is the only way that your success can be guaranteed. It's the only way, you know, it is the only way. Yeah. Sitting there, putting your hopes on family members, you'd be surprised to know that, the time will come and then even your family members might not be able to assist you, or they might not be able to come to your aid. Okay. So learn to prepare and stop being entitled to other people's resources. Stop this sense of self-entitlement. It doesn't look good. It doesn't. Right. Thank you very much. And do have a good night and sleep well. Sweet dreams. Sleep tight. Night, night. And anything you can think of. Okay? Ciao.